Hi there, my name is Rita and today I'm going to be looking at assessment strategies in mathematics and how they have a direct impact on students' teaching and learning experience today. Alright, so firstly we're going to look at the division of assessments between formative assessment and summative assessment. So formative assessment is assessment for learning, so it's helping students to understand the material. Summative assessment is assessment of learning, so that's things like end of year term tests, standardized tests, NAPLAN. So today we're going to be covering both of those. So firstly we'll look at summative assessment. We'll be looking at how NAPLAN can be effective or have limitations as well. And in terms of formative assessment, I'm going to be looking at the use of strategies including portfolios, observations, supplemented by questioning techniques and interviews. Okay, and to end it, we'll recap on effective recording and report taking. Okay, so let's jump into summative assessments. NAPLAN, scary word. This is effective in motivating students to study and pay attention in class because it's quite a high stakes test in that they're the sort of generic multiple choice questions, end of year sort of exam style. They can give great insight for teachers to gauge how they're teaching and if their instructing is sort of on par or off center. But the problem is it does create a lot of anxiety, I think, for learners under pressure. And the fact that it's tied to funding these results, I think, does make it a little bit dangerous. And anyway, results, a report came out last year that showed that 10 years of data revealed that little has changed since NAPLAN began in terms of actually affecting the achievement levels of our learners today. Alright, so moving on to get through these. The next one I'm going to look at is going to be a formative assessment strategy. This is one of my favorites. It's using portfolios, okay? So portfolios can be a collection of documents, materials, drafts, quizzes, teacher comments on strengths and weaknesses. They're really good at reflecting daily learning experience and illustrates a comprehensive picture, the big picture of a student's abilities, and highlights where they need the areas of improvement and the areas that they're doing well in. I think what's great about this strategy is that it enhances self-regulated learning, okay? Metacognition. They start to think about how they're thinking, learn about how they're learning. So this works in the sense that the students, it enhances critical thinking and reflective analysis and responsibility and ownership in their own work. And this develops autonomy, self-assessment, can-do attitude, self-esteem, confidence, the whole kit and caboodle. That's what we really want, okay? Confidence. Because in maths, that's what students are lacking sometimes. That they need the confidence, okay? I'm going to jump quickly so autonomy has shown to boost learning as well. So it's an effective tool, this one. I'm going to now jump to observation, which is another formative assessment. Okay, so that's quite easy to do and practical. Just monitor like taking field notes for 5 to 10 minutes. The only problem is it doesn't assess sort of higher order levels of thinking, learning outcomes, and being watched may be a little bit intimidating. So because it doesn't assess the higher order levels, you then need to supplement it with further sort of questioning techniques and interviews, which are great ways to encourage sort of high level thought and open response questioning and help students to link their present knowledge and past knowledge together. Okay, I'm running out of time, so let's jump to recommendations for record keeping. I think we need to be mindful of confidence and self-esteem in mathematics. Okay, so you can take notes, anecdotal notes, class records, and use self-assessment such as portfolios. For me, I would be very mindful of how public my profiles are on how well students are doing. Okay, it's about boosting confidence at the end of the day.